Good morning viewers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a series circuit and how to use an ammeter to measure current in various different places in that circuit. Alright, let's have a closer look. Okay, so first you can see that we've built a simple series circuit with 3 cells, and I've put them all next to each other to keep it neat and tidy, and also so we can check that they're all facing the right direction. 2 lamps and 1 switch. The first thing I'd like you to do is make sure that you've drawn a circuit diagram of this circuit. Now the challenge is to measure current in various different places around this circuit to see if current changes in a series circuit depending on where you measure it. In order to measure current, we're going to use a device called an ammeter, and you can see that just like the symbol for an ammeter, the ammeter has an A on the front of it. I have also pre-connected 1 lead to the ammeter, and you'll see how this will make it a little bit more simple to put into the circuit in a second. So firstly, I can just check that my series circuit is working by depressing the switch, and you can see that the bulbs light up, so I know that everything's working. Next, to put the ammeter into the circuit, because an ammeter has to be connected in series, I must disconnect the circuit first. I can then plug in the ammeter's lead, I can reconnect the circuit, and when I depress the switch, you can see that the current flows, the bulbs come on, and I get a nice current reading of 0.15 amps on my ammeter. Now, in order to check the current elsewhere in the circuit, I will take my ammeter out, keeping its lead in place, and reconnect the circuit. If I'm being ultra careful, I can check that the circuit is still working, and then I can reconnect the ammeter in a different position. So the first time I connected the ammeter in between lamps 1 and 2. This time I'm going to reconnect the ammeter in between the switch and lamp 2. Like so. I will depress the switch. Actually, I'm going to cover up the result to keep it a secret so you can find out for yourself when you do the experiment. I depress the switch, you can see the lamps light up, and I would take my current reading from the ammeter. 2 places isn't enough though. I think we can check the current reading in multiple places around the circuit. So again, I'll reconnect the circuit, make sure it's still working, and this time I will measure the current in between the cells. And we use the same technique. We disconnect the circuit, and reconnect it with the ammeter in place. I will depress the switch, you'll see the lamps come on, and you can take your ammeter reading from the ammeter. Again, I've covered mine up so as not to give away the final result. So what I'd like you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is first draw a circuit diagram with the 3 cells and 2 lamps. Check it's all working, and then I would like you to measure the current in various different places around the circuit. You can add your current readings onto your circuit diagram. All right, off you go.